Are you curious about the future of the real estate industry? Do you want to know what the trends and opportunities are that will shape the housing market in 2024 and beyond? If yes, then this video is for you. Today, we will cover the most important factors that will affect the real estate industry, such as economic growth, urbanization, consumer preferences, technology, government policies, affordability, co-working spaces, and co-living spaces. One of the main drivers of real estate demand is economic growth, which reflects the income levels, employment opportunities, and purchasing power of the population. According to the World Bank, the global economy is expected to grow by 3% in 2024 after a 5.9% rebound in 2023 from the pandemic-induced contraction in 2022. The growth will be supported by the recovery of trade, investment, and consumption, as well as the continued rollout of vaccines and fiscal stimulus measures. Another factor that influences real estate demand is urbanization, which refers to the process of people moving from rural to urban areas in search of better living standards, education, healthcare, and entertainment. According to the United Nations, the world's urban population is projected to increase by 4 billion people between 2020 and 2030, reaching 3 billion by 2030. This means that more than 2/3 of the world's population will live in urban areas by then, creating a huge demand for housing, infrastructure, and services. The relationship between economic growth and urbanization is symbiotic, as they both stimulate and depend on each other. As the economy grows, more people migrate to urban areas to access the benefits of development. And as more people live in urban areas, they contribute to the economic activity and productivity of the cities. This creates a positive feedback loop that fuels the real estate market. However, the pace and pattern of urbanization vary across regions and countries, depending on their level of development, demographic trends, and policy interventions. For instance, Asia and Africa are expected to account for 90% of the urban population growth in the next decade, while Europe and North America are expected to see slower and more stable growth. Moreover, some countries are experiencing a phenomenon called suburbanization, which involves the movement of people from the core cities to the surrounding suburbs due to factors such as affordability, lifestyle, and remote work. Therefore, real estate developers and investors need to be aware of the different dynamics and opportunities in different markets and tailor their strategies accordingly. The real estate industry is not only influenced by external factors, but also by the changing preferences and expectations of consumers, who are the ultimate users and beneficiaries of real estate products and services. The pandemic has accelerated the shift in consumer behavior and preferences, as people have adapted to the new realities of living, working, and socializing in the age of social distancing and digitalization. In the past year, major real estate trends have been sustainability, technology, flexibility, and community. Consumers are looking for environmentally friendly properties, using technology to enhance their real estate experience, seeking adaptable spaces, and craving social interaction. These trends present opportunities and challenges for real estate developers and professionals. Technology is not only changing the way consumers interact with real estate, but also the way real estate developers and professionals operate and manage their businesses. Technology is enabling the real estate industry to become more efficient, transparent, and competitive by automating processes, reducing costs, enhancing quality, and improving customer satisfaction. The real estate industry is transforming with advancements in technology such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and the Internet of Things. AI can be used for market analysis, property valuation, and customer service, while blockchain can create and execute smart contracts, verify digital identities, and exchange digital tokens. IoT can create smart buildings and smart cities, enabling enhanced design and performance, immersive experiences, and optimized management. Governments also play a role in the industry through various policies such as fiscal, monetary, land, housing, urban, and environmental policies. These technologies and government interventions are creating new possibilities for the industry, and professionals need to leverage them to improve their businesses. The government has implemented various initiatives and policy reforms that have impacted or will impact the real estate industry. Fiscal policies refer to the government's decisions on taxation and spending, which can affect the affordability and availability of housing. Monetary policies can influence the cost and availability of credit, as well as the profitability of real estate investments. Land policies govern the ownership, use, and management of land, which can affect the quantity and quality of land supply, as well as the cost of land transactions. Housing policies aim to address the population's housing needs and issues, such as housing supply, housing demand, housing quality, and affordability. Urban policies aim to shape and manage the development and growth of urban areas, such as urban design, infrastructure, and services. Environmental policies aim to protect and conserve the natural environment and resources, and can affect the environmental impact of the real estate industry. These government initiatives and policy reforms are creating new opportunities and challenges for real estate developers and professionals who need to comply and align with them to ensure and enhance the development and growth of the real estate industry. The real estate industry is facing some major challenges that threaten its sustainability and inclusivity, such as the affordability crisis and housing inequality, which the pandemic and its aftermath have exacerbated. The affordability crisis refers to the situation where the cost of housing exceeds the income and budget of the population, making it difficult or impossible for them to access adequate and suitable housing. Housing inequality refers to the situation where the access and quality of housing vary significantly across different groups and regions, creating a gap and disparity between the haves and have-nots of housing. A combination of factors such as the imbalance between supply and demand, cost and income disparity, and market and policy failure causes the housing affordability crisis and inequality. These issues have negative consequences on both social and economic well-being, including poverty, homelessness, and environmental problems. Urgent and collective action is necessary from all real estate stakeholders to address these challenges. The real estate industry is also witnessing some emerging trends that offer new possibilities and advantages for real estate stakeholders, such as co-working spaces and co-living spaces, which the pandemic and its aftermath have popularized. The co-working spaces and the co-living spaces are alternative and innovative forms of real estate spaces that provide shared and flexible spaces and services for working and living, respectively. The co-working spaces and the co-living spaces, which are contemporary solutions to the ever-evolving needs of modern professionals, offer an array of features and benefits that cater to both personal and professional aspects of their users. These spaces provide flexible and versatile spaces and services that are accessible and customizable based on the user's unique needs and preferences. Users can choose from various plans that cater to different budgets and durations, such as daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly, and individual, group, or corporate, and can easily modify or cancel their bookings and contracts without incurring any inconvenience or penalty. Furthermore, the co-working spaces and the co-living spaces provide professional and personal spaces and services that create a balance between the work and life aspects of the users, thereby enhancing productivity and satisfaction. These spaces offer various amenities and facilities such as internet, electricity, furniture, equipment, kitchen, laundry, gym, pool, or garden that ensure and enhance users' comfort and convenience. They also provide various support and assistance, such as reception, security, cleaning, maintenance, or concierge, that ensure and enhance users' safety and quality. The benefits of co-working spaces and co-living spaces extend beyond the users to the real estate stakeholders. These spaces provide affordable, accessible, adaptable, and attractive spaces and services for working and living that meet the demand and expectations of the market and the consumers, and that generate revenue and returns for the real estate developers, investors, owners, operators, or managers. Furthermore, these spaces provide feedback and data for improving and optimizing the spaces and services, reputation and brand for attracting and retaining customers, and network and partnership for expanding and scaling businesses. Additionally, co-working spaces and co-living spaces contribute to the social and economic development and growth of society, and they address and solve some of the social and economic problems and issues of society, such as unemployment, underemployment, entrepreneurship, innovation, education, poverty, homelessness, overcrowding, slums, segregation, crime, violence, health, environment, and climate. These trends are creating new opportunities and advantages for real estate developers and professionals who need to explore and embrace them to diversify and grow their businesses. The real estate industry is one of the most important and influential industries in the world that affects and shapes the lives of millions of people and the economies of nations. The Real Estate Outlook for 2024 is a comprehensive guide to the housing market trends that provides some statistical insights and predictions based on the latest data and reports from various sources. The Real Estate Outlook for 2024 is not a definitive or final answer, but a tentative and evolving exploration of the real estate industry in 2024 and beyond. And that's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed watching it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our future videos. We have more amazing videos coming up, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching and see you next time.